isn't all smoke, and mill chimneys. Oh, no. When I were a lad, a twopenny tram ride from the centre of the town, and you're in the heart of the country with the nightingales singing their heads off.
Yeah, well, London was just like that when I was a girl. All this part here, heart of the country, was smothered in bluebells in spring.
Now, we used to gather bluebells in Triangle Woods. Used to carry them home in arms.
Yeah, they all look like spaghetti.
We put them in jam jars, but they never revived, did they?
No.
I must take you up one day. I must take you to Triangle Woods. Of course, having reached our age, we should have to gather bluebells.
You're calling me Mom now. Well, if I don't miss it. No, it's Princess Margaret. Boy, the queue at that post office today. There was 3 new ones drawing out their pensions. Goes on like this, they'll have to open a new window. Is there any tea going? I'm gasping.
Yeah, just made a pot. Bring your cup in, will you?
Oh, lovely. I saw Mrs. Armitage in the post office.
Oh, yeah?
She's had another operation.
Oh.
That's 4 in 2 years. She's had it all taken away now. I reckon her inside must be completely hollow. Still, like I told her, with all them transplants going on, they should be able to start putting a few things back. Am I sugared?
No, help yourself.
Oh, I want to do me budget. 5 quid. Social security, they call it. I ask you, how much security can you buy with 5 quid?
You ought to be glad they're giving it to you.
Giving it? They're not giving me nothing, my dear girl. I've earned every penny of this and more. 1918 when I started at that clothing factory. 1918, just after the war to end all wars. And I clocked in for 44 years. And what about your dad? Rest his soul. He left school when he was 12 and worked for 56 years. You know, I reckon between us, your dad and me, we've worked for over 100 years. Century of sweat. For 5 quid. Here's me cigarette money. Here's me 5 shillings for the clothing club. 6 shillings for the over 60s picnic.
I thought you weren't going. You said it was, your coach was full.
Well, it is. I'm taking Mrs. Armitage's place. You know her what's had it all taken away. Well, I told her. I said it's a full 4 months off yet. I said there's no sense risking wasting the money. Now then, what else do I put aside for? Oh, yes, I know. The Children's Book of Knowledge. It's marvellous value, you know. Over 15 volumes.
Yeah, and you know what I think about that, don't you? I mean, something ought to be done about these blasted salesmen. What do you want with a set of children's books, for heaven's sake? If I had my way, you'd send them back.
Yeah, and if I had my way, you and Leslie'd have a couple of kiddies to read them.
Oh, God, don't bring that up again.
Well, I don't know what you do in bed together. Well, there's nothing wrong, is there?
Wrong?
Well, I mean, Leslie's doing everything he ought to, isn't he?
What are you trying to say?
Your marriage, has it been consecrated?
I should hope so after 7 years.
Oh, well, that's no criterion. It's happened before. Nellie Lucas, she kept her birth at bay for 12 years. Poor blighter mother died in ignorance. If her cat hadn't got hold of his pigeons.
Hey, what on earth's that got to do with it?
He ate them. Poor old Bert was heartbroken. Anyway, that night she took pity on him and let him into her bed. Of course, she soon found out what she'd been missing. She had 6 kids in 6 years.
Yeah, well, you needn't worry about us. We believe in family planning.
Family planning. Less planning, more family, that's what you want.
We'll have kids when we're ready.
Oh, I blame all these electric blankets. Well, in my day, when you went to bed, it was either sex or shipper.
Look! Just because I'm not pregnant every year doesn't mean to say I don't enjoy a full relationship with Leslie.
Oh, that's a new name for it. I suppose you're on the pill.
Yes, I am.
Ah.
Well, you needn't look so shocked. You must have seen him in the bathroom cabinet.
Here. That's not them in that blue packet,
Yes.
is they? My God, I've been and taken 2 of them this morning. Oh,
you've ruined my rota.
Oh. Good job. Perhaps them volumes will come in useful after.
Hello.
Hello, Leslie.
Hello, Ma.
Had a good day at the supermarket?
Murder. I begin to look like a green shield stamp, you know.
All right. Tell me, what have you brought home now?
Oh, dozens of Spanish paella.
Oh, that's nice.
What do we want with that lot?
It was a bargain. It's been reduced to 10p a tin. It's a loss leader.
Yeah, so are you, love. Look, you've got to stop bringing this rubbish home. I mean, we've still got a larder full of curried tuna fish.
Well, next door's cat goes a bundle on it.
Well, I must be off.
Oh, if you only just come in, where are you going now?
Well, I thought I'd pop into the cemetery.
Again? That's every night this week.
Well, your dad is buried there, love.
I'm talking to my mother.
No, Leslie's right. I like going and visit your father.
Yes, but it seems to me you see more of him now than you did when he was alive.
Well, I like it there. It's nice and peaceful.
No, it's morbid. Look, love, I mean, if you want to go out, well, all right, go, but go and see some of your friends.
My dear girl, at my age, I got more friends in there than what I got outside.
Flowers. I bet you thought I forgot, didn't I? I had them in the supermarket.
What have we got there?
Yeah, Ma. Plastic roses.
Oh, they're lovely.
Oh, no, I am not having plastic roses in this house.
They are not for this house. They're for your father's grave. Now then.
Can I help you?
Oh, yes, I'm looking for a grave.
Is it for yourself?
Oh, good heavens, no. No, there's a friend of mine in here somewhere, Atkinson.
James Arthur,
That's right.
beloved husband of Agnes, sleeping, gently sleeping.
Did you know him?
Know him? I buried him.
I beg your pardon?
I'm a grave digger.
Oh, I see. Yes, well, could you tell me where I could find Mr. Atkinson?
Oh, aye, well, you've got to go this way, you see. And you carry on until you come to Parker Ellen.
Yes.
Safe in heaven's arms. Now you turn left there, you see, and you carry on until you come to Nolan Isaac.
Isaac Nolan?
Aye. Too dearly loved in life, never forgotten in death. You can't miss it, it's covered in weeds. Now then you turn right there, and your friend Mr. Atkinson is lying on the right-hand side next to the guardian angel.
Oh, well, thank you very much indeed. I do hope I haven't disturbed you in your work.
Oh, no, I've finished for today. It's my courting night tonight.
Oh, you're doing it in style, eh?
You what?
Flowers for the little lady. Yes. Well, thank you again. Good evening.
Flowers for the little lady.
Hello, Walter.
Hey, hello, Ada, love. Hey, by the cringe, that's a grandad.
Oh, do you like it? It's a Paris model. It cost 20 guineas.
You're chucking your money about, aren't you?
Oh, I didn't give that price for it. Boy, I got it in part exchange.
In part exchange for what?
My Sam's old blue suit and 7 and 6.
And which shop would change a 20 guinea hat for Sam's old blue suit and 7 and 6?
Madame Gladwin. Here you are. Madame Gladwin, discarded clothing, bought, sold and part exchange. Bereavements a speciality.
You mean that hat belonged to somebody that died?
Yeah, but it's quite all right. It was nothing contagious. She got knocked down by a bus.
Hey, of course you don't. Hey, come and sit yourself down.
Yes, let me just put them on his grave. These on his grave, then I'll be with you.
Aye, come. It's a nice bit of colour.
Well, they're only plastic, but they're just as good as real. And these last longer.
Beautiful.
There you are.
Now,
Right.
hold on a minute.
Oh, thank you.
Did you notice anything as you came in?
What, dear?
Old Diggle's got a new headstone.
Oh, yes, so he has. Oh, I am glad. It's loads better than that headless cherub, isn't it?
They gave him a lovely verse, too. Gabriel sounds the trumpet. It makes the angels glad. The golden gates swing open. In walk Dad.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love a bit of poetry.
I wonder if you were a Yorkie.
Who?
Old Diggle. There's a town up in Yorkshire now called Diggle.
Oh, you know, I was thinking the other day, it's a funny thing you and Sam both coming from the north. You've got a lot in common.
I thought you and Sam came from Manchester.
That's right.
Then we've note in common. You were born on the wrong side of the Pennines.
Oh, pardon me. Anyway, he spoke funny like you do.
You don't mind if I smoke, do you?
No, I like the smell of tobacco. Here, I brought you something.
Hey, you shouldn't waste your money on me.
Go on, it's only half an ounce.
Oh, it smells grand. Hey, that reminds me. I've got something for thee. Now, then, what about that lot? Hey?
Oh, water. Oh, I couldn't, dear.
Yeah, it's only a few blooms. Go on, take 'em.
Oh, they're beautiful. I say, you've been and put a card in and everything. Yes, to Cyril with deepest sympathy. Never mind. It was a nice thought.
Ah, well, you're not missing. He'd more flowers on his grave than they have in Kew Gardens. You take 'em, love. Put 'em in water.
I say, it's nice here, isn't it?
Quieter than the park. I made a right fool of myself this morning.
Go on.
I fell in one of my own graves.
You mustn't give yourself a shock.
Not such a big shock as it gave the vicar when he saw me climbing out. It's beginning to spit. Aye. Now then, shall we go to the chapel of rest?
Oh, I don't know, dear. They haven't got anyone laid out in there this afternoon, have they?
No, why? What are you worrying about?
Well, I haven't forgotten last week. I didn't like sitting in there with that coffin.
Well, it didn't disturb us.
No, but every time anyone come in, we had to kneel down and pretend we was mourners.
Ah, well. It's either that or rheumatism.
No, I've got a better idea. Let's go back to my Ruth.
Have you told her then about
No,
us?
dear, no. But they've gone out to the pictures tonight.
Does that mean like there'd just be the two of us?
We'll have the house to ourselves.
Well, come on. What are we waiting for? Do you know this will be the first time I put my foot across your threshold?
Well, whose fault is that, then?
Now then, how do I look?
Oh, very smart. I say you're just about the same build as my Sam.
You sure you don't mind me having it?
No, dear, no. Sam won't be wanting it now, will he? I'm glad it's found a good home.
Yeah, it's a lovely bit of worsted, is this? Hey, and the breeches have zip flies. I've never had one of these before. You know, I'm proper chuffed about this. Hey, come on, give us a kiss.
Come on, don't be so silly. We're too old for that kind of thing.
Get away. You know what they say? The older the bottle, the sweeter the wine.
Yeah, well, you can just keep your cork on.
Let's look after it, Ada. Something best, this. Do you know, I reckon that with a bit of luck, this'll last me till I meet me maker.
Oh, Walter, don't talk so soppy. You've got a good 20 years ahead of you yet.
Ah, well, the last one I had from the co-op lasted longer than that. Do you know, when I'm finished with it, you can see my backside through the breeches.
Don't be so vulgar.
And what's vulgar about backsides? Everybody's got one.
Yeah, but they're for sitting on, not talking about. Pop that in your waistcoat pocket.
No, Ed, no, I couldn't do that.
Go on, it goes with a suit.
By Joe. It's a bonny timepiece, isn't it?
I know. Family heirloom. Belonged to my grandpa. Only our Leslie won't wear it. It's a sin to keep it stuck in a drawer.
Ah, it's a real beauty.
Yeah. Well, I'll go and fetch our fish and chips in, dear. They should be hot by now.
I say, Ed, before you go...
What, dear?
Where is it?
Oh.
Yeah, no, they're doing it.
Oh, up the stairs. First door right, pull twice to flush.
Trust you to go and get it wrong.
Well, I didn't know it was next week, did I?
Oh, well, we'll have an early night.
Oh, yeah, let's.
You can wipe that grin off your face. Mum's had me last 2 pills.
Oh, hell!
What's all this?
I was feeling a bit peckish.
I can see that.
I can smell chips.
Yeah, she's been buying up the chip shop. And don't tell me you're going to put that lot on Dad's grave.
No, I bought these for you and Leslie. I thought you might fancy some.
You thought we were out, remember?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. All right, come on. Tell us now what's going on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I hate them zips, I got my shirt stuck. Good evening.
Mum, who is this person?
Oh, this is a friend of mine, Mr... I don't know your second name.
Walter Bingley.
Mr. Bingley.
Now, you'll be Ruth, won't you? And you'll be Leslie. Well, I'm very pleased to meet you.
Oh, I
Leslie. So this is what you get up to when our back's turned.
We've not been up to anything.
I was talking to my mother. Hey, wait a minute, you're wearing my dad's suit.
Yes, I gave it him.
Well, you can just give it right back. Take it off.
Ah, well, if it's going to cause any bother, you can have it back.
Look, please, put that back on again, will you? That was mine to give, and I've given it to him.
Well, I think I'd best be off.
I think you better have.
Now, look
No,
here,
it's all
Walter.
right. It's all right, Ada. It's all right, Ada, love. And I'll see you tomorrow, most likely. Good night, all.
Good night, Mr.
Well, I'm waiting.
It's my friend. He works in a cemetery.
Doing what?
Digging graves.
Digging. Oh, well, I mean, that's just about typical of you, that is, isn't it?
Well, are you the one always saying I should make friends with people?
Yes, all right, but nice, respectable people, not flaming grave diggers.
Well, what's wrong with digging graves? It's a steady job.
Well, what was wrong with that nice Mr. Jackson at the Over 60s Club?
What? That retired rent man?
Yes, he's superannuated.
He was a big poof.
Mum.
Well, he was. He used to wear scent.
Oh, that was after shave.
I don't care what he was after. I like a man to smell like a man. And anyway, I'm old enough to pick my own friends. I'll bring home who I like.
All right, nobody's stopping you, but at least you could have asked us first.
Well, what for?
Well, it is our house.
Oh, I see. It's your house now, is it? You soon changed your tune. It was my house earlier on. I thought it wouldn't be long before you threw that in my teeth.
Nobody's throwing anything in your teeth, Mum.
I suppose it's only a matter of time before you start thinking of shoving me in an old person's home.
Oh,
you
God,
won't get the
help us
chance. I'm not staying here to be a liability.
All right. Where are you going now, then?
I know where I'm not wanted.
Oh, Mum, for heaven's sake, don't talk so daft and come back.
I'm going. And you won't never see me again.
Now look what you've done.
Bingley,
Aye?
you frightened the life out of me then.
Well, oh, it's you, is it, Leslie?
I've been looking for you all over.
Oh, well, what's up?
It's, Mrs. Cresswell. We'd hell of a Barney after you left last night and she stormed out. She hasn't been home all night. Ruth and me have looked everywhere. I thought you might know where she was.
Me? No.
Oh, well.
Hey, well, don't you fret yourself, lad.
Well, she might do something daft.
How do you mean?
Well, you know how funny old people are. Oh, sorry, no offence.
Oh, well, family quarrels, well, they're soon forgotten.
This was more than a quarrel.
When she's calmed down, she'll come home again.
Oh, I'm not so sure.
What do you mean?
Well, you'll never see me again, she said.
By the cringe.
Well, what are we going to do?
Well, don't panic, lad, don't panic. Look, you go look through the park and I'll look through the cemetery.
Yeah, right.
Ada. Walter's coming.
Hang on!
Right there, you are. I mean, you just don't think, do you? We've been worried to death all night. And look at this lot. Look, sopping wet. You've just no consideration.
There's nothing like mustard and hot water for soaking the feet.
No, we used to use Epsom salts.
What about hot whiskey?
I'll top it up. Say when. There we are.
Oh, my corn.
My carpet, look. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with you. I really don't. Where were you all night?
I stayed with Mrs. Armitage. You know her, what had
Yes. You are worse than a couple of kids.
Still, you got to admit Walter was very brave, jumping into the river like that. Especially he can't swim.
I'd been a goner, you know, she had to jumped in and dragged me to the bank.
I had to give him the kiss of life.
Was that necessary?
I don't know, but we both enjoyed it.
Well, you fruity old pair.
Well, what are you going to say then, Ruth? Like about, me and your mother?
Well,
Oh, go on, love. They're over 21, you know.
Oh, all right then, all right. You can come to tea on Sunday.
Oh, thank you, Ruth. Did you hear that, Walter? Tea on Sunday. You know what that means, don't you?
Oh, aye. We caught in.
Shut over.